Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is his quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him.
And it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22. This defense steps up, makes a big play.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offense starts with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back. Look at the throw for the first down.
Oh, yes, we got it. Oh,
nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground.
Yes.
Touchdown, Commodores, as they clean the lead here in this playoff game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Bought some time, now lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Wolverine.
What?
A much-needed. Punch delivers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
She in the bathroom.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. Commodores will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw.
Oh, no! I hit the wrong button! What about?
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the move now. The end zone has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
What about
now the
that,
timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in.
Thank you.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. They'll try the left side with a toss.
So he right there,
3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. An inside div now from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a 1st down there. On the run, it's Cruz. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! He made the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much of that play brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Hey. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. They don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner blocked out. Sets up the next drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Wolverines take up enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. To throw now on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. That completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
What was that?
A little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Walking to each other? Oh, dear.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to scramble.
Oh, that's picked. I knew
This
it.
is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left. I'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Commodores will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. It's 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Leon. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the play. 1st down for the offense.
And the Commodores have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off target and incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Commodores trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in.
Come on, come on.
And he runs for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. That coming execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
That's a first down.
Picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Thank you.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Just what we needed.
Great call here with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff.
Hey, come on.
They got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
By the receiver. Tackle is made at the 37.
That was
We're starting a
wrong.
new series here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They try to gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the
Oh, it's
defense.
set.
It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up
Oh,
close to
okay.
the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
No.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from 41. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Working clock with the ground game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A quick throw out left, complete. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Yeah.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee.
What's up? Some type of margarita mix. Tequila.
We'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again.
Gosh, my quarterback is selling.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They call the counter run here. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
And the Wolverines push it in here. They have first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He punches in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Grab down the middle. It's Leon. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
And that's good enough for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw again. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Looking for some space. It's Cruz.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Give it to the back again.
Are you serious?
He's got room to run. He busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned. Couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Well, no, turn the headphones down and some shoots.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He escapes the pocket.
Oh.
They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And the Commodores will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a full stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up.
Pick at the end of the half. Other people moves on. Ew.
So do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Fuck the with this shit. That's how I'm at.